Digital reverb plugins, whatever method they use to generate their reverb sound, usually provide a variety of different spaces. Naturally, they emulate real rooms, like clubs and theaters, as well as larger spaces like concert halls and churches. They also offer non-musical spaces, everything from bathrooms to airplane hangars. Digital reverbs also usually provide versions of classic studio reverb chambers, as well as mechanical reverb devices, plate reverbs, and spring reverbs. A spring reverb is made up of several heavy coiled springs mounted in a box. It works similarly to a plate reverb. Transducers are mounted on the springs. One carries a signal from reverb sends in the studio control room. This signal causes the springs to vibrate, producing a somewhat reverb-like wave. An additional transducer, or transducers, pick up this wave and return it to an aux return in the console. As you might expect, the reverb quality of a spring reverb tends to be boingy. Think of the sound you get if you tap on a spring. With several springs, the boinginess is somewhat mitigated, and the reverb sound, while not always rich and full, does tend to have a distinct character, which works well with some instruments, especially electric guitar. Traditionally, spring reverb tanks, as they're called, are built into guitar amps, at least into the cleaner combo amps, and the sound of springs is particularly associated with electric guitar. Think of the classic surf guitar tones from the 60s. Back in the day, there were also high-end studio-quality spring reverbs, but most emulations probably focus on the more characterful quality of the classic cheap springs.